Hey guys, and welcome back to Tieg's Talk Show. I'm not gonna bother talking about apologizing for not being here for a while or explaining myself. Just know that I have been thinking about new video ideas. Some have come in my head, and some will take quite a while. So you'll just have to please bear with me. Also, school and everything has been a total pain in the ass. So yeah. The current date is March 4th. It is a Friday, and it is 11:25 in the morning. I saw Zootopia with my friends last night. The theater near my house was playing it a bit early, and we went to go see it at night. Awesomely, we were like, there was like only what, five other people there? No, five total or six total. I can't remember. That's not important. But I saw the movie. It was great. I'm not gonna lie, it was great. I would give it on. Well, that could save for the end. Right now, I'm just gonna do a small review because I'm terrible at doing reviews. But I'm gonna review it right now. Let's see. I'm gonna try to make it as spoiler free as I possibly can, and I'm just gonna talk about this and that. Again, I'm bad at doing these things, so you'll just have to please bear with me. Let's see. Where do I start? It was good. It was a good movie. The moral of the movie was, Disney and morals. Every single movie they make has a moral to it. This one is don't be a racist, prejudiced asshole. Okay, not that, but just let's all get along. Peace and harmony. That's what the moral of this movie is, but you probably already knew that. Either that or it was just to, I actually read a review that it was like for women's rights still. And I'm just like, no, not really. I mean, yeah, she's a girl. That has nothing to do with it, really. It could be a guy, for all we know. It could still be a bunny guy. But that's where we start off. The beginning felt it was adorable. I'm not gonna lie. So there's that. But what I mean by, I'm gonna say this: the beginning felt rushed. It felt like we just hopped into it. Oh my god! I just walked into that one. Hopped, bunny. You don't care. Anyway, so again, I'm gonna try to make this as spoiler free as possible. Obviously, she tries to get into the police academy and she goes through her training, and honestly the montage for that was incredibly short and incredibly small, and it was lacking conflict. Honestly, we did see her tremble and fall, but what I really wanted was for the other animals who were also trying to train to become a cop, I wanted to see them bring her down. That would have given her even more fire and willpower than she already had to become the first bunny cop. And honestly, that I would have loved to see that, because it would have shown she had more fire, more will, like I just said, and it would have made us root for her more. I don't know really how to explain it, but that's what oh my god, cat, get out of here. That's what I felt like. It was just rushed. It showed her fail, fail, succeed. I just wanted fail, fail, bring down, fail again, try again, and keep going. Keep going, girl. Get away from me, cat. Go, shoo, get. Sorry. I got a new cat, and oh wait, no, he's not new. I talked about him in my last video, I think. I can't remember. That's how long it's been. But the animation was extremely awesome. You look at the, I don't know if you could look at the details for the characters, but they did close-ups of Nick and Judy, and the fur on them was just so incredibly well done. What I also liked was that there's this, I can't talk about scenes, but there's scenarios where some of the animals get excited, they get scared, they get nervous, and their ears and even their tails respond correctly to how they would normally act. Like, for example, a fox tries to listen, he perks his ears up. Nick would perk his ears up whenever he's excited or listening for something, and when he's troubled or hurt, his ears would go down. That's what I liked, instead of them just keeping the ears the same way they would normally be. Let's see what else. The voice acting was phenomenal. The actors did a fantastic job. I can't remember off the top of my head who was the voice actors, which is that's a good enough review already. Again, just please bear with me because I am terrible at these things. But Voice acting was spot on. It was awesome. There was one or here or there where I was like, could have used a little bit of improvement. But then again, I'm not in the movie business. I do want to be a voice actor, but that's a different topic for a different video. Let's see what else. What else? Before the movie came out, Disney would release some little side character, little card things on Twitter and Facebook and all that. For example, Duke Weaselton. They would show a picture of him and be like, what does he have to do with all this? Is he the mastermind behind this? What's his game? And there was another character, Finnick, who would be like, look at this guy. What's his role? What's he gonna do? Is he here to hustle you too, or something like that? And what bothered me is that these I can't really say it. These characters played not as big as a role as I would have liked to see. Duke did, however, except, Finnick, the mayor, everyone else, they didn't really have that much of a role to play. It was mostly focused on Nick and Judy and them trying to find out who's the bad guy and everything like that. But it was really good. It showed... Dude, what the fuck? This movie, oh my god, cat, get away from me, please. No, shoot. Sorry, freaking cats. Am I right, fellas? Cats. But another thing I want to talk about, when the very first trailer came out, it showed like a bunch of animals just doing their thing and walking along, and I was like, oh my god, so we're gonna get to see what every animal's like. Camels live in the desert. There was a desert district. Polar bears like the ice. There was a ice district. I forgot what it was called. But the thing is, we didn't get to see every animal, which I honestly would have loved to see. For example, obviously elephants live in, that's a bad example. Okay, camels. Again, we saw camels running in the trailer through the desert. That's normal. We saw polar bears in the ice, but we didn't get to see how they lived. For example, the mice, they live in their own little town, obviously. I mean, that wouldn't be pretty if they didn't. But we saw that, but we didn't get to see how the larger animals live, like elephants and hippos and all that. We got to see normal animals, which I guess I won't complain, but I just would have loved to see how every animal adapted to each environment that they lived in. But yeah, that was it. I guess I would give this movie a solid 9 out of 10, just like almost everyone else on Earth did. My other two friends, they loved it. They gave it a straight 10 out of 10, and I don't blame them. Except, I just wanted a little more. Just a little bit more. I'm not telling you to get your hopes up. Again, critics and everyone else said Victor Frankenstein, which came out recently, they said that was a bad movie. I freaking loved it. Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman, they said that was his worst movie ever. And I loved it. I don't know what they're talking about. So this is my opinion on the movie. I wanted just a little bit more. To me, it felt honestly kind of short. I think it was 1 hour and 40 minutes. But I would have loved to, even an extra 15 minutes would have been perfectly fine with me. Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something because I honestly had a lot to say about it. But again, I'm bad at doing these kind of things. I just sit there and I go, ooh, ah. Also, Disney does, I'm not gonna get there. Speaking of Disney, we tried to look for the A113 address throughout the movie, my friends and I, and we didn't find a hidden Mickey. Then again, that's why it's hidden, because we couldn't find it. But I think I know I would definitely go see it again. Tieg gives this movie a solid, no, you know what, it's more of a 9.5 out of 10. That's what I'm gonna rate it. Would I see it again? Hell yes. Would I recommend this to you? Hell yes. Would I go see this again? Hell yes. I would go see it so many times. Then again, I also would do the same thing with Deadpool. I don't want to review that because that's like 2 movie reviews in one video. That's kind of weird. But Deadpool, if you haven't seen it, go see it. If you haven't seen Zootopia, What are you doing? What are you waiting for? Do it! I need to get Tieg drawn in that position. That'd be hilarious. But again, Tieg gives this a 9.5 out of 10. A double thumbs up recommendation. Go see it. Go watch it. You'll love it. I'm sure you will. And if you don't, then you'll probably have more fun watching Gods of Egypt, which we all know looks the special effects on the CGI, it's not pretty. So, with that, I bid you all a farewell. Thank you for listening to my opinion, which not everyone does a lot these days. And I'll see you all again. I'm working on new videos. You'll just have to bear with me, but they are coming. Do not worry, even though you probably forgot this channel existed in the first place. So, with that being said, I bid you all a farewell, and I, Tieg the Grey Wolf, will see you all. Pause. Next time. Goodbye.